Okay.
All right, go.
Araby.
Yes.
So Araby by James Joyce is a short story from this Dubliner short story collection. It's one of the best ones in that collection. The most famous one is The Dead, which is like the most famous short story of all time. And that's a long short story as well. And it's one of my favorites also. And there's, in The Dead, I know I'm talking about The Dead right now, but there's so much going on in that story. It's just insane. Like, it's got more going on in it in terms of commentary and meaning than most, novels. But anyway.
Whoa.
Oh, big guy. Araby is about a kid who kind of comes to have what's basically a child crush on his
friend's older sister.
His friend's older sister, as we've all done, So it's very relatable in that way. It's like, oh wow, crush on the babysitter, crush on your friend's older sister, or whatever. I'm gonna turn it down a little more.
Okay.
That's it.
Hey, Luna.
Is it okay?
Yes.
This kid's got a crush on his friend's older sister. They're kind of poor, living in kind of a dead part of town. Oh, I accidentally pressed my assist button, and they immediately got shot.
Did they?
Yeah. And what happens is he's talking to her, and he sees an opportunity to basically, he gets an in.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's be honest. She's like, oh man, I really want to go to this bazaar, basically market, like foreign, probably like one of those, a faux foreign market, like it's like, oh yeah, come see our amazing wares, but it's just like bullshit or something.
Yeah, it's just yeah.
But it's called the Araby, it's like Arab market bazaar,
Yes.
Anyway, so he's gonna go there. He wants to go there to pick something up for her to impress her, getting in, like I said, and he is kind of.
He's supposed to get money from his uncle.
Yeah, he's supposed to get money from his uncle. And his uncle forgets about it. Like so many things that are important to a kid but not important to the adults is like, oh yeah, right. Here's your, 5, 10 cents or a dime or whatever, 6 pence.
Yeah. Make sure you're picking up this Nova. We should go take it back to that.
Yeah. We gotta get this stuff. So yeah, anyway, he ends up going, and when he goes, it's like the people there who are operating the little market are British, probably like kind of high class. And there's kind of like the way in which it's characterized that the interaction is, it's like they're like, can I help you? Can we help you with anything?
Yeah, like, oh, do you really want to buy something?
Like, are you really going to buy something? We know
Yeah.
you're not going to buy something.
Right.
Like, you can't afford it. And
/ we want to close and get out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was kind of the attitude. And it's just like the kid's like realizes the same for him, and he's kind of sad that he had held up this idea of doing this
Lost his opportunity.
Stupid thing, and even though he had held all these things in such high regard, they still were kind of casting him aside, kind of situation.
Uh-huh.
And it's kind of sad. But it's only like 4 pages. This story.
And way more happened in that story than it did in the real thing.
Yeah.
I think, I thought it was really good because it felt like you walked away feeling like you read a novel when you actually just, read 4 pages.
Yeah.
Like, there's just so much to it that, and it's not like super profound or anything.
Yeah.
It's definitely the street he lives on, the neighborhood he lives in. Like, you can see it very clearly.
Yes.
And, yeah, I liked it a lot better. It's probably the best short story we read besides The Overcoat.
Yeah, The Overcoat was great, yeah. And it was very, like, it's such a true-to-life kind of experience of, like, being patronized as a child, when something's important to you and nobody else cares, and you know, oh, you've got a crush on somebody and that's so important to you, and you're trying to do something like that an adult would do, you know, or whatever.
Well, and then also the funny part where it was like his uncle forgot he was going to give him the money, and then he, you know, reminds him like, hey, can I have it? I want to go. And he's like, did I ever tell you about, you know, some fucking poem or some shit? Something that it's just like, that's a thing older people do. They just find the most inopportune times to try and have a moment or something. And it's like, motherfucker, you've already made me late. I literally don't care about this poem.
Yeah.
I'd like to go.
Alright, so we're gonna go turn that thing in now.
Yes. So, I thought that part was kind of funny, because it's just like, that's what it's like, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, liked it. Good. It's kind of the end of my review.